welcome back to our channel. So as you guys can tell by the title, your girl got a new hustle. Okay, I am taking you guys along with me on, it's not my first day, it's actually my second day. My first day was yesterday, but your girl is an official Amazon Flex, I don't know, member, partner, whatever, right? I don't know if I told you guys that I signed up. If I did, it's been that long because I literally was on the waiting list for about a year or so. I signed up with them a very long time ago. And they emailed me about them opening up some areas in my near area, and it was a really quick process. So I'm gonna try to be as thorough as possible. I don't know all the ins and outs. Again, this is gonna be my second day. So I'm gonna try to be as thorough as far as my, you know, I got my road dog with me. But I'm gonna try to be as thorough as possible with my personal experience and what I know so far. But from the very beginning, the bullet point. Okay, so I don't know if this was always the process when Amazon Flex started, but I think because it's so many people that's doing it, it becomes very busy. So I was on the waiting list, I want to say about a good year and a half, if not. I signed up a long time ago. So when I got the email, they said you have 72 hours to fill out all your documentation and stuff like that, upload your license, photos, and all that stuff. And so they said that once all your information is filled out, you can start as early as the next day. So when they sent me the information, I want to say it was July 4th actually. And so they said if you have all this information filled out, you can start as early as July 5th. I was like, no. Then it said that the background and the photo check takes about 1 to 3 days. I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna start that soon. Well, they literally emailed me, everything, my background and stuff, of course, was valid. And I was able to start yesterday. Yesterday was the 6th. Yeah, today, I think today's the 7th. Today is Saturday. So yeah, I want to say this, today's the 7th. So yesterday I started the 6th. So I started 2 days after they sent me the email. So the documents, they have you fill out documents. I can't even talk, y'all, I'm so excited. They have you fill out documents, like your name, tax information, stuff like that. You have to upload your license, a photo, and then you just wait to hear back from them. They have a payment options. Well, you fill out the payment information, how you want to get paid. Very much similar to DoorDash and stuff. There's two options. You can get paid either on an Amazon Flex debit card, which any earnings that you make within that day, you'll get right away on your card. Or if you decide to do direct deposit, it'll just take a couple days for it to process. They give you options of what day you want to be paid out. I chose Mondays because I did it according to how I'm going to drive, right? So if I know that majority of my driving is going to be on the weekend because my mom is going to help me watch her, I'm not going to take her by myself like I normally do in DoorDash, because you have to when you go, and I'll tell you guys when we get there, but when you go up to the warehouse or whatever, you have to go in, you have to get your boxes and stuff. And they do allow you to bring pets, family members and stuff like that, but they have to stay in the car while you go in the warehouse and get your stuff. And I'm not going to leave her in the car while I go get some boxes. So this definitely is going to be solo dolo. The reason why I'm having her with me now is because my mom is coming with me again. She came with me yesterday. And I would highly recommend to get you a partner. A lot of people, when I tell you I'll get back to the payment information in a second. A lot of people, when I pulled up at the station, a lot of people, I want to say 90% of people had a partner with them, and it was kids too. That's one of the things that I already like about Amazon Flex is they allow you to bring people with you. They know, listen, you know, you're gonna be riding around a couple hours. You can bring your dog, you can bring your child, you know, you can bring a family member, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever. So I highly recommend bringing somebody with you if you can. Only because, one, it helps with obviously delivering packages, and two, if you deliver at night and you don't want to be delivering to people's houses at night and it's dark and stuff, bring somebody with you. But back to the payment situation. So direct deposit, I chose Mondays because majority of my driving that I'm going to do is on the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so I want to be able to have my money that Monday. you know. So because if it's like DoorDash as well, I also chose Mondays on DoorDash. So let's say I get paid out, you know, if I don't opt to if I don't opt to transfer my money after I do my, you know, my rides or whatever for door dashing, if I don't opt to transfer my money right away into my account, every Monday they'll process whatever balance that I have, and it processes on Mondays and it's in my account Tuesday, so it really don't take a long time. So I'm hoping Amazon Flex is like that, where if they process it on Monday, it's in my account by Tuesday. So we'll see, I don't know. But so that's why I chose that. But yeah, so those are the two ways that you can get paid. Yesterday I was going to try to actually record my first day. Y'all, it was horrible. It was horrible. I wanted to break down, cry, and say forget it. Listen, I wanted to quit on my first day. Only because, you know, when everything is new, especially a new job, you don't know the ropes or whatever, of course you're going to be frustrated. But my thing was, we were doing good. I'm learning, you know, the process of what they tell you, like how to organize your pack. That's a big thing. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about people saying organize your packages or whatever. So I definitely am learning that. Me and my mother thought that we organized it, but it didn't work. So I did go on TikTok to see, okay, what am I doing wrong? How are they organizing? People say put it in numbers, but I'm like, what are the numbers representing? So I think I have a method. I've seen some guy and how he did it, so maybe we'll check it that way. But I think the big mistake that I made was when I got my carts and stuff, you have to scan the packages. Well, I accidentally hit a button on my phone. I didn't realize, but I accidentally hit a button and it said all packages are scanned and you confirm it. And I hit something, so I confirmed that all the packages were scanned when I really didn't even scan them yet. Which is like I didn't mess up anything, but it's just like I couldn't even see the packages and like see how they're numbered because I didn't get a chance to scan them. So that was a big mistake. So I'm gonna learn that, you know, today. My fat fingers touched my phone or something like that I was doing. And then so me and my mom thought, okay, we were looking at the names, we were looking at the addresses or whatever, and we were trying to sort them. We had a pen because we've seen people have pens and mark them. We didn't know exactly how they were marking them. I didn't want to be rude and ask anybody, you know, what's your technique? So I just was like trying to look, you know. Oh, I missed this one thing. Okay, so the crazy thing is, so my first, what they call block, okay, which is a time slot. I noticed a lot of the time slots are between 3.5 hours to maybe 4 or 5 hours. I haven't seen anything yet that's more than that. I have seen some that are smaller, like 1 or 2 hours. But for the most part, they're fairly like a nice amount of hours, right? So yesterday I had a block, my first one. It was from 11:45 to 2:45. Well, I was gonna be late because I wanted to go pick up my mom. And I called why do I want to say Uber support? I called driver support and I said, hey, you know, I think I'm going to be late. What happens if I'm late? They only give you a 5-minute grace period. So if you're past 5 minutes, you're out of the game, okay? But he said what they usually do is, you know, you're late. I don't know if they cancel it or whatever, or it cancels out and they give the block to somebody else. So he said what you can do is, so that it won't go against you, they do recommend for you to, like, let's say you have something coming up and you can't do that block, you can schedule ahead of time. I'm trying to remember and give y'all as much information as I can, but still be thorough. So I'm sorry if I'm jumping from place to place. They do allow you to schedule a couple days in advance. So there is a section on the app where it says offers, and the great thing that I love is so many opportunities. You can see from the next 2 days what they have available in different areas around you, and it tells you how much it is. We won't get into that, y'all. It's a lot. But you can schedule, let's say you have something, today is Saturday, they may have something for Sunday tomorrow, something for Monday. It'll tell you the date, time, it'll tell you how much. So I had I was gonna be late or whatever, so the guy said in order for it, I guess, not to go against me really, go ahead and cancel it. They prefer that you cancel blocks 45 minutes prior, but you know, things happen. So he told me to cancel it, but he still told me to go to the station. So where you go to pick up your boxes and stuff is called stations, right? And so he said you can still go to the station and see if you can pick up another route while you're there. So I end up canceling it. I found another station. I'm like, okay, great. It was at the same station. It literally, to me, was at the same time. It was only a $3 difference. I'm like, okay, great. Because I really wanted that experience, right? So I get there, I go, and I'm going, when you go there, it tells you to say that you parked, that you arrived, and it tells you what to do. I had to, you know, take a picture, all that stuff, and then it told me that I have to go in and scan my driver's license. But I didn't know if somebody was supposed to come to my car and do it, or if I need to go in the warehouse. So I was sitting around watching, looking, and it was people standing around. Now, I will say this, when I pulled up, it was very intimidating because it was just a bunch of people, just like they knew what they were doing. You could tell people were seasoned in this, okay? They've been doing this for a minute. And I was like, oh my God, like they just go in there, get their carts and come out and load their cars. And I'm just like, what's the story? I don't know where to go. Like, I don't know who to talk to. And so I finally no, it was a lady next to me. So I honked the horn and I asked her, I said, you know, I need to scan my license. Do you know where I go? Did it come out here? She said, typically you would go in there, but they're closed. I'm like, they're closed? I'm like, why the heck are they closed? So it was raining on our way there. It was raining pretty bad on our way there. I'm thinking they closed because they did end up opening back up. I think that they closed because it was raining. And when it's raining and stuff like that, you know, safety, of course, they care about, you know, people being safe. I guess they closed the station. And it does make sense because if you think about it, which we end up doing anyway, I guess either one is our safety for driving, and two, if it's raining cats and dogs and we out here scanning and checking packages, we out there getting soaked, and customers' packages are getting soaked. So they don't want us, you know, doing all that. So they call. I'm like, okay, well, I done came out here. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I get on the phone. I call them. Now, the customer service and the two ladies I was talking to, that's a whole nother story. I don't even want to get deep into that. They irritated me. But at the end of the day, they did end up paying me. So they ended up paying me for that because it was out of my control. So that block, they call them blocks, which is, you know, your section of hours that you're going to work. That block was $60. No, $63 or $60. I got paid $60 for nothing. I was like, okay. Now, I will say, I think the lowest amount that I've seen for a block was maybe $57. And if you drive like DoorDash and Uber and stuff, yes. If you do DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that, you know how important it is to get a high order, right? A high costing order, right? So to get an order that's $57, just that by itself, it may not sound a lot to some people, but again, if you do if you do these driving services, you know sometimes how hard it is to get a lot of good paying orders. And to get one order but getting one order for $57, when you're doing Uber or DoorDash, you know how sometimes how much it takes, how many orders we have to do just to get $57? Just to make, and I guess it depends on the area that you live in. If you don't have like a high volume area, it may be hard for you to make a decent amount of money when you go driving. But I know for me in my area, for me to make it's only maybe a handful of times that I have drove a day and made over $100. It's very rare I do that. I will have to drive all day, and more than likely it's on a weekend. They pay a little bit more. People are ordering out a little bit more. So it's like, wow. So just think about that. Getting let's say you do 2 blocks, 3 blocks, however many blocks you want to do a day. But let's say you do 2 blocks. And they're $57. That's what, $100 plus some dollars off 2 blocks. You made $100 within a couple hours.
Vloggy.
Okay, she wants me to say vloggy. Amanda has a band-aid.
Because
she
you say it.
She went so last weekend my sister took her to a water park, and I think she was trying to get up or whatever out of the water or something, and she scraped her leg. It's a pretty bad scrape.
It was like so bloody. And then guess what? I had a water park. It had a water park doctor.
Oh, the water park had like you know, not the medics, but you know, they had people there for people who injure themselves or whatever.
And they gave me
they gave her some bandages too.
Because it hurt.
But yeah, so anyway, so I just found that so amazing, you know, coming from the DoorDash and Uber world. But that's another thing too. So think about that. Let's say you do 2 blocks, right? Because think about, if a block is about 3-4 hours per block, you do 2, that's like a full shift, right? But let's say those blocks, and there were some blocks that was as much as $94 for 1 block. Now granted, what I think, because I noticed the higher paying ones is the ones that's far from you. So like where I live, the $94 block was in somewhere in Mansfield, Texas. From me, that's like an hour. In Mansfield, I don't know if that's like the Boondocks or something, but that's far. And so you may be delivering far, and each delivery may be a long ways from the next house. So that's why it costs so much. Or you may have a lot of packages for that amount. I don't know yet because I haven't took that amount yet. But let's just say you do 2 blocks. Yes, ma'am.
I hate this game.
Why?
Because look, I can't even do this game.
I'm sorry, I can't look right now.
Yeah, right.
Girl. But let's say you do 2 blocks in one day and they're $90, right? 2 blocks in one day, $90. That's $180 you made in one day. Now let's do that times, let's say you drive 5 times a day. And let's say you do 2 blocks per day. $180 times 5 days. Whatever math that is. Do the math. So you do the math, right? So that's a week. Whatever that amount is, that's a week. Now times that by a month. If you drive consistently for a month, you're making that much in a month just doing 2 blocks a day. Come on now. Literally, I think now, I don't know how people saying that they can make a living off DoorDash and Uber Eats, but I definitely can see how you can make a living and have this as your full-time job. I do. I absolutely see this being more of a full-time job than DoorDash and Uber Eats, because you see those numbers? And that's just a minimum of 2. Now if you do more blocks than that, that's more money obviously for you. But anyway, so I end up, you know, getting that $60, and then we end up doing another one later on, and that's when I actually got the experience. Oh my God, y'all. We were doing really good. Me and my mother were doing really good. But then it was this one package that messed up everything, okay? Oh my God. Let me, I'm here picking up my mother. I'm gonna get right back to y'all. And I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna try to hurry up and finish. You know, because I want to be detailed, like I said, and tell y'all, you know, the ins and outs as much as possible. But yesterday was horrible. Let's just say I had a 3.5 hour block. It was from 6:15 to 9:45. Y'all, I didn't finish my route until 12 a.m. 12 a.m. 12, let that sit for you. I'll be right back. Okay, so if you have kids, all right, here is Amara's little setup. So she got her pillow. So she was asleep yesterday, just like in DoorDash, she'd be asleep too. So I brought her a little pillow. I gotta buy her a neck pillow. But I got her a little pillow in case she falls asleep, and then I got a cover that I'm gonna get in a second, so that because she was cold yesterday, so she got her, of course, her.
I was not cold yesterday.
You was. She got her tablet, her headphones. Really. We got our snacks right here.
Snacks.
We got our water. I did bring like a little a neck fan, you know, in case I get hot or whatever. The crazy thing was yesterday was actually good weather. It was really good weather. Today is hot. So I brought me a neck fan because you get in and out of the car. And also what I like too is that the packages are delivered within the same area. They're not sending you everywhere. Like it's literally up and down, you know, the streets. So that's a good thing. They're all in the same area. But yeah, so I'm waiting on my mom. There goes my neck fan. Why'd you take it out? I don't want you to take it out. Put it back. I got that off Amazon if you guys interested. Really? I'm actually about to check in, but let me show you guys the station. So here is what the station looks like. This is somebody next to me that's packing his car. But this is what it looks like. It's empty. And I'm gonna try to show you guys. I can't show too much.
Look at my Band-Aid.
Because you know it's people's addresses and stuff, but I'll try to show you, like, you know. So let me go check in. I hope I ain't got a lot of crackers, but I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I've really been hustling, bustling, but I don't want to show y'all like everybody's addresses or whatever. But so we had this whole trunk full of packages, right? So we separated them. We put some here, and then we got some here. I don't want to show people addresses, but we got some in here. And then my mom got some, and she got some in her hand. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we are done. Can you sit down? Sit down. Sit down.
I can't find.
So anyway, we're done. We're at Applebee's right now. We're hungry. Listen, this is much needed, okay? So we finished about 6 o'clock. It's like 8:17 right now. So we finished about 2 hours ago. I will give y'all a rundown right now, but I am dog tired, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna do the route tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do the route tomorrow. I have another one tomorrow, which is Sunday at 7:45 a.m.
I'm gonna bite you.
This, I didn't realize this can like really drain you out. Like I'm tired. Like I'm tired. I'm sweating. I was sweating, y'all. Like I think I'm gonna get one of those like.
I want some lemon.
I think I'm gonna get one of those like wrist walking things that tell you how many steps you took, because it is 100 degrees outside getting in and out of a car carrying packages. I'm tired. But I can say that for the last 2 days, right? I had 2 blocks yesterday.
Get up. You have to get up, sweetheart.
I had 2 blocks yesterday and I had a block today. So I made $183 for 2 days. If I do tomorrow, tomorrow's is $54. So however much that is. Get up. Get off the floor. Seriously. She's a mess.
It's nasty floor. Get up.
Anyway, so if I do tomorrow,
I want some lemon.
you're not getting lemon because all you're gonna do is mess with it.
I'm not gonna mess with it.
No. That's it. That's it.
I'm tired. Are you a restaurant? What are you doing here? You guys, I'm tired, y'all. I want the rest
Alright, here's the quesadilla salad.
I'm about to shout out, but once I get home, if I don't know, I'll be honest, because I might just take a shower and crash out. But we finna eat. Y'all want to see our food? Hold on. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, I'm doing something for July, sorry, for 30 days. I'm doing a fast, but I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that later on. Or you know what, I may just put it on my other channel, I don't know. But anyway, here's my food. It's like a Texi-Mexi salad or something like that. And then my mama has grilled chicken with shrimp and sauteed
Bourbon Street chicken with shrimp.
Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp. And then Amara, she wanted baby cakes. You gonna tell them what you wanted, what you had or have? She too busy. She got strawberries and pizza. Okay, so I thought that the last clip was going to be well, I thought I was gonna come home and close out from the last clip. We were in the restaurant, but I decided to continue on vlogging. This is like literally probably a week, like 6 days later. Okay, the last clip y'all seen, it was Saturday. It should have been when we were out eating, and I decided to, you know, add more to the vlog because I didn't get to really show y'all. It was kind of hard for me to show y'all what I was doing because I don't want to show people's addresses and I don't want to show people's houses, right? So it's kind of hard for me to really show you, show you what I'm doing, but I'm just, you know, taking packages and dropping off in front of the house, you know. But so I wanted to tell y'all, outside of doing those kind of packages, right, they also have immediate orders. So I decided to take y'all with me to do the immediate orders if I get one, which is pretty much it's like a smaller, what they call block, which is smaller hours. It's like an hour, so it's local, like Amazon fresh grocery orders. It's like local pickups for like an hour or so. It's a little bit less money, but it's still, you know, nice little, you know, chunk of change. So like the blocks, right, where you're dropping off all these packages, they can be like $50. I seen one, y'all, that was for $115. Listen, if you have not signed up for Amazon Flex, I highly suggest it, okay? But it was for $115. But anyway, so those blocks, like, they're like $50, $75, $72, $60, whatever, right? The local immediate ones are like $36, and they tip too. So I've been doing the immediate ones this week because I don't do the packages, the blocks or whatever during the week because it's a longer process, more hours, and I don't want to be out all night. Even with DoorDash, I don't drive at night. And y'all heard me talk about this. People act like they don't know how to turn on their lights, you know, so you can see their house or you barely can see their address. And it's, you know, for safety reasons, I don't like to drive at night as far as door dashing or doing any kind of service. So I get off at 3:30, right? By the time I pick up my daughter and stuff like that, that's traffic and all that. So by the time I actually get to the station, I'm not going to, you know, start driving and dropping off packages till the evening. And those blocks are like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 4 hours. That's running me into 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So I just decided I'm going to do the immediate local blocks during the week, which has been good thus far. And I'm going to do the longer blocks on the weekends. Preferably like in the morning or early afternoon time. So with that being said, I've been doing the immediate blocks this week, right? I've done it Monday. Today is Friday, the 12th. The 12th. I have been doing the immediate blocks, right? I've done it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Chrissy or Christina. Oh wait, hold on. My sister do it too. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, so change your plans. So like I just told you guys, I got my sister signed up too, right? Like a couple days or so after I signed up, like last year, right? Anyway, so it's gonna be her first time doing it, so I'm gonna go with her tonight. So I'm not gonna do my immediate block today. I'm gonna go with her and, you know, kind of show her the ropes and stuff. So I'll try to get some footage in there. But briefly, let me tell you guys how much I end up making for the last 3 days. So first of all, I just like to say they really tip really good on this app, okay? So the customers, obviously. So I told you guys I did the immediate orders on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? of this week. I made 32, let's see, I think one of the orders was like 20 something dollars. They gave me a $12 tip. It ended up being like 30 some dollars. It was 2 orders like that, one for Monday, one for Tuesday. The orders were like, the base pay was like 20 something dollars. The customers end up giving me a $12 tip each, and it made like a 30 something dollar order. Then I had one on Wednesday. It was a $13 order, and she gave me a $5 tip. So far, right now, currently, okay, I've made $80 in 3 days. $80. Now let me tell you, okay, some people may like, okay, that's not a lot. Let me tell you something. I'm coming from, you know, the Lyft and Uber ride and DoorDash days, okay, where you literally had to be out all day to make that kind of money. Yeah, so to me that's awesome. That's great. Okay, so now I did get paid out when I started what you guys seen in the beginning of the video. That was my first day starting, so that was last week. I ended up making $186, and that was out of what, 2 days? Yeah, 2 days, $186, and I got it deposited directly into my bank account. Now, the great thing I will say though, right, is when you do get the money deposited in your bank account, you know how sometimes well, for those who do DoorDash, right, I don't know if Uber Eats do it like this, but for those who get, you know, deposit into your bank account, even though it processed that day, you don't technically get it until the next day, right? Well, listen, they had Amazon Prime payments, okay? Because they processed it literally that Monday, right? So I think I told you guys you get to choose a day you want your money to be processed, right, into your account. And I believe I told y'all I wanted mine to be on Mondays because I knew that I was going to do most of my driving on the weekends. So that way that Monday I'll have my money, right? So that's what I did. And so I got a notification that my money was processed. It was like Monday morning. I want to say within the next couple hours, they sent me I got another notification from my account, my bank account, saying money was deposited. I said, so y'all process it and I get it on the same day? Okay. But I still want it to be where I can get the money transferred to my personal debit card, which is connected to my bank account, but transfer to my debit card after every earning and be able to use it that day. I don't know. I had some issues with Amazon Flex debit card earlier today and the last couple of days because I'm trying to clarify. My card is not here yet. I got to activate it first and also the stuff. But I don't know. I hope they do allow you to. I hope they allow you to transfer your money from your Amazon Flex debit card to your regular bank card, your regular bank, if you have Bank of America, Chase, or whatever, so that I can immediately use it. Because it seems like at this moment, the only way you can get your money immediately and use it right away is if it's on the Amazon Flex debit card. And I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I like my money to be in my account. So to my personal, I want to make sure, right? I don't care if it's a debit. You can use it for your bills and you can use it to pay your bills and put gas. No, I prefer my money to be in my account. I don't care about your card. I don't care how safe it is. I just want to make sure my money is in my account. So I'm gonna need you to give me all that in my account. That it makes me feel safe. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I don't know, they didn't give me the runaround. I don't know. So pretty much I just have to wait until I receive my card, which of course takes 5 to 7 business days. So anyway, aside of all that, I just think it's great. Y'all know I'm a hustler. Y'all know this excites me because I'm gonna get it by any means necessary. And this would have came in handy when I wasn't working for those 2 weeks and I was transitioning to another job. This would have really came in handy because let me tell you something. I don't know when the last time I DoorDash. You hear me? I'm looking at DoorDash like, y'all really was giving pennies. Okay? But anyway, I'm still grateful for every opportunity that I got, okay? DoorDash definitely got me through some times, okay? It definitely paid a couple bills. Or, you know, bill, whatever. But it, you know, put gas in my car, you know what I'm saying? Some food. So listen, all right, I definitely bought some groceries with that money, you know what I'm saying? Paid a bill, you know, put some gas in my car. So I definitely, you know, it definitely came in handy. I'm not gonna knock it. But I am definitely glad, okay, your girl finally got into the Amazon program. So anyway, I'm about to pick up my daughter. I told y'all plans have changed. So I'm about to pick up my daughter, and then we're gonna head back to my house and park my car, and we're gonna take my sister's car, and I'm going to help her, you know, get adjusted to how to do her first block. So I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, so it's a new day, all right? I think the last clip you guys seen, I was gonna show you the immediate orders, which is this right here. I was gonna show you the immediate orders, but my sister, I went with my sister. So it's a whole new, it's like a couple days later, and I'm on my route again for immediate orders. I did it yesterday, and I picked up Amara. So I'm actually thinking about if I know I'm not gonna make it back in time, to just pick her up and go with me. I try to do these orders while she's still in daycare, you know, just so I can have that freedom. But anyway, so this is what they look like. Now these don't have addresses on them. I got this from one of the stations is Whole Foods. So I got about 16 packages, 6 stops. 16 packages, and there are 6 stops that I gotta make. And this they look like. I got some here, I got some back there. I don't know if you guys can really see. There's Amara. Mommy. She's been trying to vlog with y'all, you know, forever. Wait a minute. And then I got a bunch of packages in the
a quarter mile, turn right onto East Hickory Hill Road.
All right, girl. I got a bunch in the back in the trunk. So I'll try to show you guys. I can't really show their houses, but I'll try to show you kind of like, you know, what I do. But anyway.
Fråga inte vad som hände mig. Fråga inte vad som kommer sen när allt är över. Det spelar ingen.
Okay, so hey guys. I tried to record, you know, what I could, but I would forget. I was trying to rush because you really do have to do your very best to meet your time frame. So I was rushing and driving and stuff like that, and I would forget to whip out the camera. So the little bit that y'all did see, hopefully I, you know, kept it in. That's pretty much what I'm doing, dropping it off at the door. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I've tried to do this video consistently. I would either forget, like I said, I stopped and had my sister, you know, do hers for the first time, so I just wasn't consistent as I wanted to. No, not you. So yeah, so anyway, it's about 7:45 p.m. My time frame for my block was 5 to 7 p.m. so I did make it with 1 minute left, but I did make it on time. Today I had 6, I told you guys, I had 6 stops, 16 packages, like grocery orders or whatever. So yeah, so anyway, as far as the money, let me see. Can I take a screenshot and show y'all? Let me see. I don't know. I guess I could. It's not showing like none of my personal information on it. Yeah, I guess I could show y'all this. So okay, so on the screen here, you guys will see how much I made for the most part since I started. Let me see, give or take. I started July 5th. I don't know, whatever you see on the screen is some shots of some of the funds that I made or whatever from doing this. But all in all, like I said before, I think I said in like some clips way back, this video is gone over the course of like probably a week. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what's in this video. Today is July 16th, which is actually the first day of Prime, Amazon Prime. So packages about to be triple, quadruple over the next few days or whatever, which is good for us drivers because we're gonna be super busy and the money's gonna be rolling in. But anyway, overall, to sum this whole entire experience up, I am 100% happier with doing Amazon Flex than DoorDash, simply because of the money, obviously. It's very convenient. The only thing that I've noticed, I don't know if I talked about this in previous clips or whatever, but I was having some issues with payment. I think I told you guys this, I don't know, but I have Amazon. I did sign up for an Amazon Flex debit card, right? If you have Amazon Flex debit card, your funds go straight to your card. If you have your funds set up where you go to your personal, like I have Bank of America, so I can have it go to my Bank of America debit card, or my, you know, actual bank account, which is my routing and account number. So anyway, like I was saying, so I was having well, I wasn't having issues, well, sorta. I don't know. Right now my mind's so discombobulated. I'm gonna just say this. Let me hurry up and get this out so I can turn this camera off, y'all, because I'm just gonna give you this advice. If you would like your money immediately, right, the same day that you drive and make your money is the same day you want to have it in your account, I would suggest two things. One, apply for the Amazon Flex debit card, okay? With the debit card, whatever money that you make from your blocks, okay? There's immediate blocks and then there's your regular blocks when you go pick up packages from the warehouse. If you want immediate money, have your money transferred to the Amazon Flex debit card. You can then withdraw that money and transfer it to your personal bank account if you're like me and you like your money in your bank account. But transfer, have it set to your Amazon Flex debit card if you want to use it right away with your, if you do the blocks. With the immediate blocks, which is the local orders that you get from the grocery store that I was just doing, the only thing I don't like about that is you can't, it takes 24 hours to get your funds because there's tips. So you can be waiting, like literally the money that I made from yesterday is still pending. So that's the only thing I don't like. And as soon as it does pin, it will go to my Amazon Flex card, but I don't want to wait 2 days for my money to you know, pin. Listen, sometimes I need things to do right away and I ain't got time to be waiting on my money. But you know, and so that, and I can also set that up for that to go to my Amazon Flex account, or my Amazon Flex debit card, or my regular debit card, which is connected to my Bank of America, but it's just gonna take a day or so because of tips. Anyway, y'all figure it out. I tried. Maybe I'll make a separate video and like really thoroughly explain. I hope I explained enough. Right now my mind's just everywhere. I'm ready to get home. I'm tired. I'm just irritated. I'm flustered. It's just a lot going on. So I hope I did my best. If you guys do, I'm sure a lot of people do Amazon Flex, so let me know your experiences, your thoughts, if you thought about it. I don't know if the wait is going to be as long, like I said, and I think I told you guys I was on the waiting list for me and my sister for about a year. Not even for about, it was a year and some change. You're my daughter. Well, you are a sister, you and JoJo. Anyway, but so I don't know in your area where you live or whatever, if you're thinking about joining, you know, do it now. I don't know what, you know, but yeah, because it took a long time, but it came at the right time. I think the money is very it's fast, it's easy, and it definitely helps when you have, you know, bills to catch up on, groceries and stuff like that. It's just, you know, it's a little bit more effort than DoorDash. Like you know, you got to deliver packages. The heat is hot outside. It's tiresome. But the fact that you can get your money right then, you can make a quick, you know, $100, $200 in a day, depending on how many times you drive. It's great, and it came at the right time for me, and I'm very appreciative of it. And yeah, so anyway, I'm done rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any more questions that I did not address, please let me know down in the comments, and I will catch you guys on another video.
Bye.